Greetings about All Blue, how you doing, and welcome to my first All Blues tech review of the Sony Xperia Z3. Welcome. This is just like my other unboxings, kind of. I've had this phone for a couple days now, and I just want to give a product tour. Here's the case for the phone, where the box came in. This phone is actually waterproof, as in the picture here. I'll show you what it came with, which wasn't much, but you'll see anyway. And there's my camera. Yay. Anyway, let's get a physical layout. It's glass front and glass back. A 20.7 megapixel camera with flash. And on the front, it has a 2 speakers. I believe this one has a mic port in the bottom as well. Hey, it's me. And on the back, on the left side is a lanyard port, a magnetic docking port, which I'll show you the functionality of that with the dock I have, and a micro USB slot. Very nice. Has a little hinge on it. Every time I use that, I do feel it's going to break. But now I have the dock I have over here. And on the top, it is a mic and a headphone jack. On the other side, it has the SIM slot. You need a really tiny SIM slot, a SIM tray, and the micro SD slot. And this can go up to 128 gigabytes, I believe. Let me double check my notes. Yep, up to 128 micro USB. Micro SD. It's quite useful. The power button, the volume rocker, and last but not least, the dedicated camera button. So if the phone is on, I hit this button, it goes right to camera. Take a picture of my desk. And on the corners, you see it's slightly different. It's a solid metal. This is a solid aluminum case. But if you look right there, there's a little nub there. It's a nylon nub, so when you drop your phone, it has a chance of bouncing instead of cracking or breaking. And if it falls flat, air expands, and that's what cushions are called that way. Cushions the phone that way. If it's on the edge, it has these nice nylon tips, which is a great idea. Plus, it's a very rugged phone because it's waterproof, nylon tips. Yeah, it's a very nice thin phone. I always keep worrying about I'm going to break it because it's so small compared to my previous phone, the G2, which was a brick, like twice as much as this thing. The biggest feature for me is it has a 3,100 milliamp battery. Wow. This thing, for my 8-hour work shift, I get only uses 12% in 8 hours with my using of audiobooks for at least 6 to 7 hours of it. That is amazing. I just can't get over that. Alright, mine is the 32 gigabyte model. It has 25 gigabytes available. 5 gigabytes are used for mixing firmware and other phone stuff. Has 2 gigabytes of RAM with a 2.2 gigahertz processor, mobile processor, I believe. Uses Android 4.4 KitKat, and it's planned to be upgraded to 5.0 Lollipop, hopefully soon. Oh, it's 2.5 gigahertz. Sorry. The place I'm getting my specs and stuff for my notes, I will show the view. Now, first things I want to show you is the dock it comes with. No, it doesn't come with. No. Sorry. Before I do that, this is what the plug, USB plug it gives you in the box. The Sony logo on this top. More plastic fingerprint protecting, and a USB cord. About 3 feet in length. Nothing to write home about. Those are accessories, and in the case it also has documents, some mobile stuff, some setup stuff, a recycling program for my old phone. It's just the random, you know. The T-Mobile store actually hooked me up and did all my transferring when I got the phone. Because that's what they do. So yeah, this can now go over here. And probably never be moved again. Let's look at that shelf. Anyway, back over to this. The magnetic charging dock. I just got this in the mail today. That's why I'm actually doing a review today. I forgot to cut open the little flaps. Okay. First thing to come out is a gauging thing. A second gauge. Tray finally now come out to expose the dock itself. Oh, it's probably why it's setting. And this is the magnetic dock for the Sony Xperia here, and I'm guessing each one of these fits to one of these fits the size of the phone. One with a metal, one of those thin metal cases. One has a play in it. That one has a little less. So yeah, you put this right in there. Then you put your phone in. Bam! It would be charging otherwise. Without using this on my desk, it's off to one side, so I have a clock always on. You know, nice little thing. We will get back into this phone after I do the. I must actually hit the button. Okay. Anything else in here? All right. That's what everything comes with. It comes with the base, two different size ports. Yeah, this is the thinnest one. This one's just slightly bigger, and then it's the full size one, which I don't know which ones I will be using because I'm not actually trying out the case I got for this. Now for software wise, quick and easy, has everything I need on it. You know, I don't really push my phones to the limit. It just I only have 2 windows. I only need 2 windows. For software, I can't really tell you too much, except for the Gmail app. I want the little boxes here. I'm gonna click on things that I don't want to read this, or I do. It's not really good for mass email consumption, but it's good for singular emails at a time. It has Wi-Fi calling, which is rather nice. And then currently this is wireless hooked up to my desktop, so I can actually put files on and take files off without actually having to plug it in. Cool feature. That's one. And so from a software perspective, that is totally up to you. That's one of the things that come specifically for the Sony Xperia was the wireless connect through your wireless tethering to your computer. Now, next thing. And turn me off. Is I got the case for it. And I had to actually order this from Japan. This also came in today. This is the Casemate Tough. And this is, I bought this one specifically because it has the little docking narrow spot, and it's a nice 2-part case. It has a very durable rubber bit, cutouts for the micro USB slot, the headphone jack, And it's actually built-in buttons for pass-through buttons for the power, the volume rocker, and the camera. Excellent. And then it doesn't get to the SIM slot because you don't need to get to it. You take a case off and we'll get to those. And a case cutout. Now, let's try this on for size. So you probably put these corners in. Put these corners in. Nice fit. And the same for this. Actually, it's a nice background on it. Nice and grippy. And we'll just repeat the same process. And there I go. My phone is now safe. And next time I take this case off will probably be when I get my Phantom glass in. Whenever that comes available. Now, let's see which one of these actually fits the case. Ooh, the wider one fits in really easily. The narrow one is a little tight. Actually, that's kind of solidly perfect on the narrow one. There we have it. I'll be using the narrower one. So I could have actually had a thick one of the thicker cases if I wanted to. But no, this is when everything you can need. Textured background, access to the easy access to the port, and an overall solid construction. Nice and seamless. I look forward to using this on my daily driver. But I really want Phantom Glass to release its screen protector. I'll put an application review video of that in the near future whenever I get it. So, put this in, clip it in place. Oh, there it goes. I was a little off. And there we have it. Sony Xperia. Now also my clock. Mirror. So, have a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Now a little continuation, because, well, I forgot to include something about this. This dock is a power-only dock. It is no data pass-through because it does the tethering and have of your computer. So if you look inside, it has the two little knobs, the positive and the negative connect, and a magnet.